Hey everyone, this is Gutsy bringing you another cast. This one is going to be a Captain's Mode game between Team Bro and Team not sure who it is. We're just going to call them Team Unknown. But this is a tournament game, and yeah, that's basically it. I will be casting it casually, just like with my other casts, and but like it is a Captain's Mode tournament game. So I'm gonna, have some better analysis that some new players may not really know of. I'll try and explain it to them, but I don't want to like liquefy it so that any experienced players watching this are completely bored to their minds. So with that being said, just gonna start the cast. It is Captain's Mode, as I've said 3 times. So there'll be hero bans and hero picks. Lots of strategy involved in this. Especially in the professional scene, which is usually when Captain's Mode is played, but we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna speed this part up actually to ×2, just because it can take a while, and we want to get this going at a steady pace this game. So, as you may have noticed, I am on Team Bro. That does not mean I will be biased. I will be casting this third person. So yeah, looks like we have our first ban is Warlock by Team Unknown. Team Bro bans Darkseer. Standard ban out of the Darkseer. Warlock's a bit interesting. Not really the first ban you want to pick. He's not that big of a threat. Nature's Prophet, however, is more of a threat. So they're gonna get rid of him pretty fast, which is okay. I mean, you could hold off on him too, but banned by Darkseer Naga though. You don't want to hold off on. And Bro choosing core bans here, but the bans are going pretty fast, even the picks. So we were gonna have either solo lane ganking carry, Night Stalker being picked right off the bat. That's obviously not their hard carry. Tide Hunter Jakiro, there's your hard lane, and your tri-lane support hero being picked by Team Bro. So that's standard. You want to hold off on picking your carry for as long as you can. But we'll see what Team Unknown does for their 2 picks. So they're using their reserve time, which they have plenty of. There's a hard support, Crystal Maiden. Good pick. Probably another support we'll see out of them. While they're waiting. Actually, no, I'll explain in game what hard lane and tri-lane and stuff is to new players that are watching this. So they're running out of time. They're gonna have to pick their hero very soon, Team Unknown. And my guess is probably a tri-lane hero. Oh, I am completely wrong. That's a pretty hard carry for them. And I guess not a usual one to be picked. Don't see Phantom Assassin too much in Captain's Mode. You do see a lot of Animancer. There's another support. So it looks like Team Bro's picking very standard. We have some interesting bans and picks by Team Unknown though. Team Bro gonna ban Windrunner right away. Good ban. Another core hero that you're gonna either want to pick or ban. Lycan is banned, so Team Unknown is responding to the correct bans now, banning out hard carries. Although Lycan's a jungler, but he can still be a hard carry. And Bloodseeker. Interesting. So many other options. Could have banned a Void, could have banned a Chaos Knight. Could have. Oh, okay. Looks like they're gonna pick Chaos Knight. Bans by Team Bro, the Sand King and the Bounty Hunter, just eliminating any AoE because they don't really have AoE. Crystal Maiden, that's about it. So Team Unknown is gonna want to get an AoE hero really badly, otherwise they're in big trouble. They got 2 hard carries.
Faceless Void.
Looks like Team Bro will finally pick theirs, knowing that there's a better AoE, Trent Protector, similar to Tide. Not used too much in Captain's Mode, and looks like Team Bro is going to pick the Pudge, the ganker, solo kind of person, kind of like Night Stalker. So the picks are a bit reversed. You have your AoE Tide picked first for Team Bro. AoE Trent picked last for Team Unknown. Team Unknown picks their ganker first, and Team Bro waits for theirs. Team Bro waits for their carries, and Team Unknown picks a lot of carries. So I'm just going to slow this back down to 1. Gonna have Pudge going bot. Void going... Oh, okay. Looks like they're gonna do... Team Bro is gonna do some sort of a team gank. Yeah, all players are going down, so they're gonna gank. Someone probably has smoke. He does not. He does not. He does not. Never mind. No smoke needed. They're just gonna do a gank. Items, pretty safe. That's a bit more core on Faceless Void, but he still has safes. Stout Shield and Rot, very standard for Pudge, if he's going to solo mid, which I assume is going to happen. After they transition out of this 5-man gank, Anchor Smash, a lot of safe items on Tide. Veno has a lot of safe items. Trent going with that teleport, so he's probably going to try and respond to some ganks, or if a lane needs help in defending a kill or something like that. Crystal Maiden getting the donkey, not activating yet. Chaos Knight sticking top lane also. Gonna have Phantom Assassin bot. Still waiting on Trent.
The battle begins.
To go to his lane, buy some items. We're also still waiting on one more hero. So this gank does fail. These players are keeping it safe on Team Unknown. And the heroes are just gonna resume back to their lanes. EXP really won't be lost. So we're going to have Night Stalker, middle lane, as predicted. Same with Pudge. This is going to be pretty nice for Pudge, considering Night Stalker, if being melee, will just help with Rot, because he'll be able to Rot harass. Whereas Pudge going Rot and Stout Shield is for ranged heroes mid. But since Night Stalker's mid, that's just... See, his Rot's not only going to help him get last hits, it's going to help him get... some nice harassing on Night Stalker if he gets too close, as you can see. Bot lane, Phantom Assassin, and Trent. And for Team Unknown, Team Bro is going to put their hard lane, which a hard lane hero is... Actually, I'm just going to pause for a sec, just to explain this. So, a hard lane hero is a hero who goes in a lane all by himself, and his objective is basically nothing. All he wants to do is get farm, but he's not like a carry or something. His goal is to stay alive, basically. So usually a hard lane hero will fight a tri lane, which I'll explain in a second. But in this case, he is not. But a hard lane hero usually stays at their tower, or has some sort of good escape move. But if they're staying at their tower, they're going to have a good move to steal creeps with, and that's what Anchor Smash is for. So if Tide was pinned to his tower at bot lane, which is the hard lane, because it's the longer lane, he has more risk of being ganked and killed. Whenever the creep wave pushes, he would use Anchor Smash to ensure a lot of last hits to make up for him not coming out too far and risking a death. And if I go down to, actually up to here, because Team Unknown is not doing it, what we have going on here for Team Bro is a tri lane, which is basically... rather than going your standard pub game, or not pub, your standard AP game, which is going on by Team Unknown, they have 2 at bot, 1 in middle, and 2 at top. That's usually what you see in an AP game. In Captain's Mode games, the standard is a hard lane hero for each team. So 1 hero in a lane by himself, the long lane. Usually a Windrunner, because she's got Windrun and can run out of there to safety, or heroes like Tide that could, and Beastmaster that could get creep kills while at the tower to compensate for not being in the lane. Sorry. And that's why they're by themselves, because they put an extra person in the safe lane with their carry. So for example, Chwin and Veno are both support heroes. The reason why they're both here with Void, 3 in a lane, is so that these 2 support heroes will harass the other hero, which is usually just 1, it's just a hard lane hero, from doing any damage to Void, so that Void could kill creeps. So basically, Void is worrying about last hits because he's the hard carry. He wants to carry his team. And the 2 supports that are in here in the hard lane, which in this case is Jakiro and Veno, both great heroes for Sorry, not a hard lane, a tri-lane. Both great heroes for a tri-lane. They would harass these two heroes, Crystal Maiden and Chaos Knight, while denying creeps. And, yeah. They don't want to get last hits, these two heroes. That's the hard carry's job. And they're just here to make sure that he's able to do that safely and effectively. So with that being said, going to resume the game. So Team Unknown is playing very AP-like rather than Captain's mode. So we'll see if this backfires for them. Chaos Knight and Crystal Maiden are both at top lane. These two are actually not hard lane heroes, so this is a bit risky. But there is two of them here rather than one, so that might make up it for itself, I guess you could say. So we're going to see a nice Frostbreath. Oh wow, a nice slow on Crystal Maiden. We're probably going to have a gank here. Void's going in. He's kind of low on HP. Chaos Knight stuns Twin just to not allow him to get that breath off. And looks like Void will get the first blood. So this is a perfect example of how not to play hard lane, I guess. Their hard lane hero, they really don't have one on their team, but I guess Trent could do hard lane. He wouldn't want to go really past this line because up here is a total danger zone. Especially against three heroes like these. Like Jakiro's Frost Breath, or Ice Path, stuns. There's the Mega Slow, and the Void just pummels. And this Void is actually going safe with the backtrack, which will just help him take less harass and stuff. So Trent and PA, I guess they're doing an okay job at bot. Tide going one for Gush. He'll probably go one Gush, one Kraken Shell, and max that Anchor Smash before ult. Because Anchor Smash is what's going to get him all the last hits and stuff. Same with if you're a Windrunner, you want to go ult. You go mostly Windrun and your Power Shot. You could go Stun to help your team later on with ganks and stuff. But that could be held off for a while. So it looks like Pudge is doing a good job at keeping back Night Stalker. Actually, yeah, see, Night Stalker can't even get close. He's got to be very careful. But he is doing some significant damage to him. Pudge misses that hook. But that's fine. He still has lots of mana, lots of HP. So here we go. Pudge is going to go in. Ooh, this is not good for Night Stalker. He's getting pummeled by Pudge. Pudge is getting pummeled by the tower. Not anymore. And Pudge will use that hook to get the last hit. That was pretty sick, actually. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, there was some interesting play going there. Night Stalker being sportsmanlike, congratulating him. And also mentioning about the interesting play, which I should probably talk about. Yeah, I think so. For the new players. I'm just going to go back a bit. Probably a bit too far, but we'll see. So I'll be pausing this in between when it happens. I'm speeding it up a bit, slowing it down, speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. He hasn't missed that hook yet, so I'll speed it up by quite a bit. This Pudge is like, no, don't show my bad hooks. I have so many better ones. Wow, I really went far back. Sorry about that. So here comes the hook. There we go. It was 0.5. Don't want to go that slow. But anyways, so Pudge's last hit move is raw, as I've already explained. But let's see how this goes. Okay, so Pudge is getting him pretty low. The minute Pudge does that auto attack, the aggro has now went to him. So the tower is going to be going for Pudge. So what's he going to do in response? See the tower's hitting? And then stops, and look where the tower hits next, which I'll pause very quickly. Tower goes for the creeps. Reason why it stopped going for Pudge is because he was clicking on his own creeps with this hero. So click, 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 click. And that basically is telling the tower, look, I'm not hurting your team at all. So you should probably go for someone who is a threat to your team. And it decides to go for the creep. So by clicking on his own creep, he's taking away the aggro of the tower going for him, which is just as well because he's going to die. He'll most likely get this kill Night Stalker anyways. He could get a rod off and kill it or whatever. But basically the reason why he stopped auto-attacking, even though he's about 1.5, maybe 1 auto-attack away from killing Night Stalker, is because he wants to live this fight. So what he's going to do is he's got his ability to ensure the kill, which will also not attract aggro. So he just does a nice short range hook like that and backs out. Looks like Venno has actually managed to kill Crystal Maiden too at top, which I have missed. Oh no, wait, no, that was the first kill. Sorry. Or was it? Hold on. Nope, Crystal Maiden died twice. Oh well. Some old chat popping up. Just a little glitch. So yeah, Crystal Maiden probably died by another slow kind of thing. By Veno. It's a very dangerous tri-lane. And, like, Void getting farm is very bad. You don't want to give him kills either. But Veno did get that kill, I'm pretty sure. So let's just check the KDR. Yeah, Veno did, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not like it's gonna benefit him, really. No critical strike on Chaos Knight. Crystal Man going, nice aura for the teammates. That'll really help out. Probably helping out Trent down here a lot. Who is actually going stat bonus with Living Armor, so that's pretty interesting. Maybe he's trying to farm up Phantom Assassin, so whenever she takes damage, just heal her up. And that's exactly what he's doing. So we're going to see Pudge grabbing this Invisorin, going to gank bot. He will use it. Might as well watch this. Stick around. But I think some action's going on at top. There's a slow. Let's just watch top. Probably going to miss bot, but I could always go back. Oh, there's a Frost Breath. Wow, they're actually going to go for Crystal Maiden again. This is not good. That Frost Breath. I mean, that Dual Breath just gets the kill there. So Crystal Maiden not doing too well, but really, they're not hard lane heroes. They don't... If they don't stay back behind that line, they're in big trouble. They're even in big trouble if they stay behind it. So, I think these guys might have known that Pudge was coming. No, they didn't. These are the Dyer's wards. So we'll just see what Pudge does. There's a Rod. Does he have ult? No, he doesn't, but he gets off that hook. So she falls. That Gush just helped the slow. So actually, will they kill Trent? There's the ult. He must have just leveled. And wow, there's double kill by Pudge. Will he die? No. He won't. Aggro... No, I don't think that was aggro. He just got out of range just in time. So checking up top here. Nice backtrack. Going more safe than offensive. So there's your KDR. Actually, the Radiant is getting... smashed. Team Unknown. But it's still anyone's game. Gonna check out last hits and eyes. That's what's important. Night Stalker actually top with last hits. He is a carry hero, but a very squishy one. And late game, not quite as beneficial without the proper items. But that's still good. Phantom Assassin's even ahead in kills. So they do have the better farm, but it's not extravagant. No, that's totally the wrong word. Forget I said that. Void top for farm on his team, which he should be. Tide's actually second. So, you know. Farm, no team is really... significantly ahead. Watching a lot of the Dire Team Bros. So let's watch some more of Team Unknown. Has she activated that? No, she hasn't. She should really activate that. That would really help out the team. Boots of Speed, Bracer. More core safe items. Not core as in like, you know, BKB kind of thing, but just core early game items to help do better. Lots of trees on Trent, so he was totally anticipating that heal on Phantom Assassin, which is now free farming, unchallenged, so Tidehunter's going to want to get back down here very fast. He actually doesn't have a lot of mana, so I'm surprised on that, going back to base and coming back so early. So Pudge gets that kill on Night Stalker, obviously hooked up to the ledge, using the standard wombo combo of Pudge. Now has double damage, doing lots of damage. Tide's gonna come mid. Not sure if they could get this tower pushed, but we'll see. Tri-lane's still doing pretty effective, and these three know to stay back. They don't really follow that rule early game, but they're now doing it very well. Crystal Maiden going for that Frostbite. Standard build, might even skip the ult, which is normal. Veno, check out the items. Ring of Basilisk. Jakiro with the magic wand. And Void with... what's he going first? Looks like Treads. Yeah, I'd say Treads. Nature's Prophet wants to be careful. No one has wards. Tide's up here. They might actually be trying to do a tower push. Pudge is going bot. So we'll see. Oh! That just finished. This is not good. He's got to invis himself quickly. There he goes. Oh, just not. That fade time, just 2 seconds. It was so close, but wasn't able to finish. So Pudge does have vision of Phantom Assassin. It's whether or not he could land the hook or not. He might just wait for the creeps so that he has, you know, a more static pose from Phantom Assassin. Team Bro is going to push top. We'll see how they can defend. Nice Frost Blast, or Crystal Nova. I really gotta learn the names. Just to help keep them back. Anchor Smash. Actually, wow, he's not going max on Anchor Smash. It's best to go max on Anchor Smash. Pudge going for, I assume, Fast Hood. The Ring of Health will just be helpful for the Rod. He's going to go top. They're all pushing top, so there's the ult by Tide. They managed to get Crystal Maiden. Chaos Knight they didn't, though, so that kind of, I'd say it was a waste. Oh, maybe not, because Nature's Prophets, or sorry, Trent Protector's up here. I get mixed up with people with trees. Miss on the hook, but that's okay. He's keeping them back. They're going to push this tower. Most likely going to get it. They really can't do too much. Trent trying to regen with the trees. Chaos Knight, so close to his ult. They're going to pop that glyph, which will help to keep it alive for a bit. Phantom Assassin's going to go back, might TP to help top, depending on if Team Bro decides to stay and push some more, or just stay and linger. But it looks like Team Bro's going to go back. Not quite sure. Pudge is still thinking. They see 3, 4. They're going to go back.
Radiant's middle tower
or not. Wow, this is interesting. I think Pudge really wants to get a kill here, so we'll see what happens. There's a hook. He gets him. That's a nice hook. There's the ult, and that is a lot of abilities. That was 2 abilities. Twin uses a 3rd, but it actually manages to hit Crystal Maiden. She's going to go down. This is not good. Trent's Invis is gone. He's going to have to use that again. Oh my goodness, that Rod AoE. Pudge, now pretty far up with the last hits. Void is too, so the Radiant has lost position in last hits. Check out the KDR. Pudge at 6-0, 3-0 on Veno, and 1-1-1 for every other team. So it is 12-0. This is not turning out too good for Team Unknown. Keep forgetting the name.
Radiant's top tower
Night Stalker. Let's check out your items. Good items. Looks like Phantom Assassin going for that Wraith Band. They're actually going to get this tier 2. That's a big deal. An 11-minute tier 2. That's that will put them behind a bit. Team Unknown. They're going to have to really think of options available here. Rush not available. Maybe they should gather and do a tower push. Night Stalker trying to get some farm. Has to watch out. Pudge is returning to his lane. Using that Void to get those last hits. He doesn't really have mana to do so, but his regen is pretty nice early game, so he's going to grab that haste, most likely. The Dire does know he's going to have haste, probably letting the team know. Tide want to stay back. Will want to stay back, but there is 2 other heroes here. They actually might go for Chaos Knight. The multiple hard carry thing isn't working. Technically, they have like 3 carries. Night Stalker you can consider ganker, so 2. So this is another good reason why not to go carry. You need your supports. There's a nice ult by Tide. Will they get him, though? He's got that haste. I think he's going to get out of there. And yeah, he'll have no problem getting out of there. Veno being too slow to try and catch him. No Plague Wards on Veno. That's interesting. But they're doing great on the tower pushes. Great teamwork. Looks like the entire team's down here, including Pudge. That's the Dire's ward. Team Bro's ward. So they don't even have wards. They got to put up some wards so they could be aware of these pushes.
Radiant's bottom tower
and not only this, they do have a nice push team, but they've got that nice late game team too. Although there's more carries on this team, so they could, depending on their farm, they could do better in the late game. Nice invis by Trent. Don't think any of them have wards yet. There's the mana boots on Twin-Eyed Dragon. Pudge misses that hook, but that's no problem. BO3, that's very interesting. So this Pudge is definitely going hard gank. And he could do some nice farm. And protecting the towers, keeping them all alive. So Void did actually go for Hand of Midas rather than Tread. So he's definitely focused on farm. I am Void, by the way. I don't know if I've stated that yet. Just in case you didn't read the names, like me. They're pushing mid. Only one here. The team, the communication between this team is probably lacking. They're just not aware of what's going on, and Team Bro is totally aware. There's a nice time walk. Actually, it's not nice because it misses. And you kind of got stuck on the trees there. So Night Stalker's going to ult. He wants to get out there, using the trees to juke. And he is going to get out there. That's pretty nice, but will his teammate? No, Trent Protector will not. There's the ult by Void. He wants Night Stalker dead. Void actually might just die. No, he won't. He's going to back out. Chaos Knight. Or, sorry, Pudge right here. Can he hook Night Stalker? Not sure they know if he's in here. Now they do. Nice hook. There's the rot. And Tidehunter gushes for the last hit. Now going Anchor Smash Max. So he realizes that this is totally a tower push game, and they want to beef that up to their advantage. Checking out the items of the Radiant. Still not very significant. There is a lot of deaths. It is 15-0, so the Radiant is far behind. Team Unknown's really got to do some elite skills here if they want to start poning. Venom placing wards, interesting ward spot. I guess he really wants to focus on them creeping. Phantom Assassin still farming. Check out the last hit. She's top for her team, but it's not significant. But she is even with Void. I mean, Pudge with farm isn't anything special. He is a gank hero, so I guess they're okay. They're doing okay in farm, but the KDR is just not helping. So they're sticking closer together. They realize. Oh, nice hook by Pudge. Did he have vision? I'm pretty sure you get a bit of vision because his teammates broke here, so they probably had a bit, just enough to do some damage. That's gonna miss that Frost Breath, but that hook is gonna land. This Pudge is starting to do pretty good with hook. He was missing a few to begin with, but he still was landing some. But now it's just constant lands. They're gonna want to be very careful. Misses that one. Pretty close. Does have the hood now. So they're gonna push this tower. If this tower goes, there's only one tier 1 tower left, and if they get rid of that, they're gonna have no map control. Crystal Maiden gets hooked. Tidehunter manages to gush last hit. Void, Demon Edge, MKB, probably. That'll help with his bashes.
Radiant's middle tower has
Trent providing vision, but just they're keeping it pretty safe now, but they got to defend this tower. When it comes time for this Team Bro to push bottom, which I think they're all going to refresh, get some HP, get some new items. Lots of gold on Tidehunter. I think lots of gold on most of them. Check out current gold. Yeah, the Dara has tons of gold to spend, so we'll see what comes of that. Net worth Pudge is very valuable. Void is actually wow. Very valuable. Phantom Assassin I thought was more up there, but not enough. Tide just getting his blink. EXP per minute. Pudge in the lead. Actually, Void's down on EXP, so he's getting, I guess, last hits and stuff, but just not paying off EXP wise. Hero level 11. It's pretty early in the game. I mean, that's the second ult. Night Stalker is actually not too far behind. I'll just go to KDR. No. Last hits are important, so we'll just focus on that. So there's the Blink on Tide, Mana Boots. Checking out Team Bro's items. Probably going for treads. I think they're going to try and kill the stack, or they are stacking. Not really the great jungle to stack in. Crystal Maiden is still not using that Animal Courier, so I'm wondering if she's new. I don't think she's that new, because she is maxing Arcane Aura. But that donkey should definitely be dropped. It's not like they need it now, but earlier in the game they might have. Rather than going back to base so much. Night Stalker going for phase boots. Trent going for treads. Phantom Assassin already has her treads. Her Wraith Band. Might be looking for a better core item. We're gonna have Rosh being taken down. There's the wards by Venom. And Void does manage to pick that up. They had no vision, no wards. I don't think there's been a single ward out of Team Unknown. Not really sure what their focus is. At this point in the game, 18-0, it's probably going to have to be farm. But I really think they should defend this tower. They might be able to get these guys. They all just group up. But again, their lack of AoE is just not great. Trent still isn't even level 6. So without that ult, you know, there's nothing they could do to really prevent the whole team from doing stuff. And look at the AoE on this team. We've got Void's Chrono, Tide's Ravage, Veno's I forget what it's called, Poison Nova, even Twin's Duo or Macro Fire. So there's a hook. It's gonna grab one of them. This might initiate them to go in and fight. They are, but looks like it's gonna turn around the other way. Tide is gonna initiate it with a beautiful blink. Actually, Tide's been doing a great job at initiating with his ult. There's a triple kill for Pudge. So Pudge is way in the lead. KDR 12-0. They're gonna just push. All there is Chaos Knight. He really can't do a thing about this. If at this point in the game, Team Unknown needs to get kills. A kill. So if they all gather, they might be able to focus down one of them. How many ults did he use? Void, did he use his? Yes, he did. I didn't even see it. Ty did. Twin did. So there's no ult. But that hook is not going to help. Crystal Man's just going to get picked off. There's the Ice Breath. There's the Duo Breath. There's the Rod. Pudge is just getting so many kills here. There's a nice ult, but it's just not working. It's one at a time. They're just going in one at a time and feeding. And oh my goodness. Ultra kill by Pudge. This is fast. Their whole team pretty much just went down again. Crystal Maiden has a short respawn, but she's just kind of sitting. I think they've pretty much given up at this point. Are they going to back out? They might. Void's going in. It's kind of like he's got the offensive with the time walk and the defensive with the backtrack, so he's keeping it balanced. Javelin, so he could actually buy his MKB now. Night Stalker's going. He wants Void. Will he go? Did she just use all? I think she might have. Might have been a mess. So Void's just like, help me! And Night Stalker really wants to kill. He might go around like this. Might do some sort of swoop around thing. Checking for rune, doesn't see it. I think he's going to, but that's not gonna work. Oh, miss on the ice path breath thing. But Pudge gets him. Shivs. Very supportive. And they're practically calling the GG. Yeah. I'd say this game is a perfect example as to why not to go AP. I mean, there is pro teams that do go AP though in captain's mode, because depending on the lineup and what heroes in what lane, it could help. So they're gonna push. Void's on his way. He does have MKB. What are the items? Tide can probably go for a refresh now. Jakiro's going for Scepter. We've already seen your items. Where's Venom? Going for Scepter also. So this tower is taking a big beating. They gotta go in together, really. Trent does have his ult, so he might want to use that now just to prevent that death of Night Stalker. So there's a hook. That's gonna kill Crystal Maiden right off the bat. Still no ult by Tide. He's gonna get ulted. He might not even be able to get his ult off. No, he doesn't. Oh, another good reason to use it right off the bat. Yes, lots of AoE. 30-0. Okay, I'm gonna be brutally honest here. Team Unknown has no chance of winning this. And all the people watching, they're like, no, you think? But there is still a goal. If they could get a kill, that'd be really impressive. So there's an Ice Breath, and Trent is I don't even think he walked into it. It was just a pool of death. Crystal May gonna lure these in. Night Stalker going out. I don't think he really cares at this point. So there's another hook by Pudge. Shivs. Ow, he's out of here. 20 dough Pudge. This is crazy. And yeah, that's looking like GG. Don't even need the top. They're just gonna go right in. End this game right away. And I think Team Unknown's kind of allowing me. Still no ult by Trent. I'm not even sure if he's got an ult escape. And I stand corrected. There's the first ult. Phantom Assassin can't do anything though. And there you go. That's a very fast 0 to 34 tournament game. GG. So yeah, not a single kill for Team Unknown. And now that it's the end of the game, I think I'm able to provide you with a bit more info. I have labeled this game as Best of 3. The reason why, in the championship game that I did cast earlier, I wanted to kind of make, like, just putting Best of 3 with Game 2 gives away that, spoiler alert, Team Bro wins the tournament championship against Team Moose. But putting Best of 3 just, and adding, even though this game's a separate game, it is one of the games in the tournament. It's one of the earlier matches. But putting this game kind of fools people a bit. That way they think like, okay, maybe because there's 3 Best of 3s, you know, Team Bro wins one, Team Moose wins one kind of thing. I don't know, it's kind of stupid, but I just thought it'd be interesting. So, and this game's pretty cool. I mean, this is a tournament game. Obviously, Team Unknown might be new in a way, not sure, but they were pretty much done after that one game, and this is an earlier match of that tournament. So there you are. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I guess I'll see you all next time.